uses style. Every level is distinct and unique. I actually just can't think of anything that I could try and say is a negative about the game. Like the only one you might be able to say is that it's too short for some people's taste, but for me, I think it's perfect. Now, while I do think this is going to be a very strong Game of the Year contender, I don't think it's like a guaranteed slam dunk landslide victory for Astrobot. It's been a really good year for games. It's not my favorite game of the year. It's in my top three, but my favorite game of the year is still Black Myth Wukong. Second favorite game is Space Marine 2, and then just barely behind Space Marine 2 is Astrobot. Those two are fucking shitness to number two spot. And maybe when I go back and 100% Astrobot, that rank the first but I don't think it's Black Myth in my eyes. It's a very good year for games, and I do see a world where Astrobot is a game. This is a game that I think appeals to pretty much anyone of any culture. You have to be pretty joyless to find things to hate about Astrobot. I do think there are people that might not appreciate it all that much, especially if there's someone whose tastes are more in line with something that's deeper or more narrative heavy or more action oriented. Like maybe there's just not a whole lot of things that you like about puzzle solving, and Astrobot might not be for you. If you don't like platforming, Astrobot might not be for you. But it is objectively good in all of the departments that Astrobot has. It is very good in puzzles, it's very good with platforming. Now, while it's not a challenging game, I think it's still...
HQ here. Commence mission to recapture Magister Lab.
But there are some Also, I need to mention this. The music in Astrobot is extraordinary, especially in the boss levels. I like bouncing up the top. I think it's Astrobot that even just with the controller. What the I don't think the girl don't find that at all, by the way. There is a good video about those bad jokes that we could go out right now and find a PlayStation 5 to using it. You can even go spend a ton of money But I think it is the best really Something kind of nice to have a very real group going on today, even for First Descendant. I mean, it's fair to say that the devs of First Descendant wasn't expecting so much stuff to come today. There's also a lot of with really good changes that, these are the kind of things you expect to get set about for a long time to work, and they're just already live. So, yesterday, the keep-up they actually
Mission complete. Thank you.
That help us lower the invasion. It's going to try to take away a large portion of our fund by nerfing us with those as well. They also increase the HP for understand battles that recover max HP. They now recover 25% instead of 20, so you feel a little bit faster from being able to add to the kill. Same thing for the MP orbs; those went up by 3% in the amount of MP they recover. Lower the difficulty of normal and hard, then broad. And I think what they're doing here is they're picking up exit points. They're I'm guessing a lot of situations, if they are working on more data-driven decision making, they probably have more hooks in the game right now to track when players exit the game and stop playing, and when they quit completely. And it's probably it was happening a lot on like Hard Dead Bride, Hard Execution, or Hard Pyromaniac. So in the last patch, they nerfed Hard Pyromaniac to make it a little bit easier, but also nerfing normal and Hard Dead Bride, so that as you get into harder mechanics, it doesn't come as soon. They decrease the frequency of the teleport when frenzied. This one is pretty annoying. You can miss a lot of shots. It makes it much harder to hit her weak point when she's frenzied, and also makes it much more difficult to be in the right spot, because what happens is she teleports right on top of you and then starts her big dome thing, and then you have to get really far away or you die with the ice damage. They increase the range of Snowstorm, the Veil, and reduce the damage that it does as well, which is a big part of losing new players to that mechanic. And then decrease the car HP of the amplifier, so this is going to be a little bit easier, so that like really hard Dead Bride part where people are still learning the game is going to be much easier for most people. They also lower the difficulty of normal hang commands, the final boss you fight before you go into hard mode. They greatly reduce the hard HP of the charger, the part you have to break when someone's running around with the cube. Greatly reduce the damage of Thunder Wave. This one was basically, if you didn't know that he dealt this damage, if you didn't come in prepared, you would just basically be on the ground all the time. And it also made it impossible for you to run cube because you'd be dying to Thunder Wave all the time as well. Reduce the damage of charging the laser, the big beam that he shoots out. Decrease the damage of Thunderbolt skill that occurs while frenzied, and decrease the duration of the electric cannon.
HQ here. Commence mission to recapture Magister Lab. HQ here. Commence mission to recapture Magister Lab.
The King's Guard Lance buff is dope as hell. I gotta really level out this gun and max it out. This gun is serious.
HQ here. Commence mission to recapture Magister Lab.
Y'all see those numbers? That's the King's Guard Lance right there. I really gotta buff this gun up. But if that's the numbers that you...
Mission complete. Thank you. HQ here. Commence mission to recapture Magister Lab.
You better have them down to like the second bar of life. Of course not.
Mission complete. Thank you.
All right, let me show y'all the new buffs to the Wave of Light. It's also good. The King's Guard Lance and the Wave of Light is on. Show y'all the new. It's very good.
HQ here. Commence mission to recapture Magister Labs.
See that trash mobs disappear. Like, once you reload the gun and you shoot them, they disappear. You see that? Dead. Instant dead. Pop a third ability with this gun. This gun is like extremely powerful. Like, it's up there with the perforator and the thing. I've seen a lot of people, like a lot of YouTubers who cover this game. They don't have these weapons. They was just running around farming with Bunny 24/7. They didn't invest in these guns. Like, they was like, these guns are crappy. They ain't invest in them. Now they gonna have to have to farm for these guns. I already got them all. Only gun that I don't have is the Peacemaker, and that's it. And I still gotta find a team who could beat the Molten Fortress so I can start crafting the Peacemaker. Look at that shit. That shit's instant. Instant death. Wave of Light is in a great place now. It's less recoil. It has, I say it has the same amount of recoil as the Blue Beetle. The Blue Beetle, when you have like, it's pretty good. And this is not even with her third ability on. You see that crits? That 92, like, I already got this. This was one of my favorite guns. I just gotta power it up more. God damn it! I'm like, am I by myself? Yeah, by myself. And this guy goes for a sniper kill. Like, what? You don't see your own teammate down? Like, bruh. Like, what is you doing?
Shield down. Mission complete. Thank you.
Well, I gotta split. Get up out of here for work.
HQ here.